こんばんは、桜ルナです。ナイルンさん、こんばんみ。ホラゲーやってるので癒されに来ました。ようこそ。もうホラゲーをやったらね、やっぱ原神ですよね。癒されるよね、原神って。そんなわけで、今日はこれからですね、多分原神1一家に一人は欲しいスーパーポジティブ少年にちょっと会いに行ってこようかなと思います。とりあえず稲妻を目指して第2章プロローグやっていきます。トールさん、こんばんはいらっしゃいませ。ようこそ。ついにこっちの赤も稲妻が見えてきたよ。トールちゃん、かわいい。
Are you
OK。
okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the abyss.
そう、昨日ね、ちょっと結構シリアスなストーリーがね、出てきたんで、ちょっと、ホタルちゃん落ち込み気味だけど、私はもうすぐ稲妻入りできると思うと、ちょっとワクワクが止まらない。ごめんよ。稲妻上陸ですか？これの、多分プロローグ、前提任務ですかね。これをやると多分、いけたような気がします。
Keep your chin up.
はい、しっかりする。うずきさん、こんばんはいらっしゃいませ。ようこそ。いよいよ稲妻を目指してやっていきたいと思います。
Paimon believes in both of you.
うん。
And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
そうね、ホタルちゃん。何かきっと事情があるんだよね。
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey.
うん。
Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
うんうん。旅の終着点で待つみたいな感じかな。
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
ありがとう、パイモン。
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another.
うん。
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
とりあえず稲妻に行きたいな。
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place?
うん。そうそう。なんか神様もね、見つけないとだし。
You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
うん。不穏だからこっちにしておこう。
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery.
うんうん。
Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
稲妻に行こう。そうだ。稲妻に行こ
We
う。
can simply walk into Inazuma.
うん。
Zhang Li said it was a closed nation.
ねえ。
We'll have to find some other way in.
そう、元祖海渡り真空のガイアパイセンで海を凍らせて行った方とかもね、いるっぽいんですけど、雷が落ちてきて行けないらしいんですよね。なので、ちょっとやっぱ、イレギュラーな方法では入れないから、ちゃんとしたね、正式ルートで行かないといけないみたいです。タイトルからしてカズハが出てくる任務でしたっけ？そうですね、これから、カズハくん、癒しのカズハくんに会いに行きたいと思います。
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor.
あつこ
She's
さん、
from Inazuma.
あつこさん。
Let's see what she has to say.
なんか言いた気がする。確かに、なんか、脱北じゃなくて、なんか、稲妻から逃げてきた方がね、NPC がいるんですよね。じゃあちょっと会いに行ってみよう。ちなみに、ヘイワット、ついに冒険ランクこっちが35になりました。もう突破ができるんですけど、素材がね、思いのほか早すぎて、素材がちょっといろいろ間に合ってないので、とりあえず今のレベルのまま頑張りたいと思います。多分そんなにハードなね、バトルはなかったような気がする。多分。頼む。スムーズに行かせてください。
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I mean, good fortune,
Mm.
right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
うんうん。
Is there anything I can help you with?
単刀直入に言おう。稲妻に行かせてください。
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, So that's why you're here.
うん。
Well,
あー、ごめん。
We came to the right person.
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
もしかして、海を凍らせる方法ですか？
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
うん。
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
デンジャラス。
All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself.
うん。
There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
危険だ。チャチャさん、ヘロー、ウェルカム。
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end.
底辺だ。
I blacked out.
I am go to the Inazuma.
But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there.
うん。
Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
よかったね。
Ah, that's right.
うん。
I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
うんうん。
The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
元神様のご加護かな。
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was?
うん。
Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there.
うんうん。
The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process,
な
and
るほどね。
I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission?
感
What's
情
that?
神神
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission.
うーん。
I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising.
ほう。そういえば、リーへの七星八問。八問あるってことは、八問ってどれだ？アームちゃんとか、国生ちゃんがね、入ってるあれですかね。
One of the
そんなにあ
obligations
った
of
ん
the
だ。
Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering
うん
Inazuma.
うんうん。
All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival.
うんうん。離島でね。
Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated
Megarine.
Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule,
うんうん。
loyal, yet unfeeling.
うん。
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this,
うん。
but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future.
確かにね、ガチガチになんか制限されるとちょっと遊びたくなっちゃうもんね。
What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma,
うんうん。
you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
どうしても行きたいんです。初心者さんの素材のサポートのために。
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain.
うんうん。
Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree,
そうか、武士
closed
か。
nation policy of Inazuma.
しょうがない。じゃあ武士は返り討ちにして素材にします。
And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
うん、なるほどね。多分旅人、ホタルちゃんなら顔パスでいける。
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
うん。
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island.
うん。
Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
うんうん。
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
うん。
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
パイモン飛んでるのに船酔いするの？
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma.
う
They're
ん。
well known in Liyue.
南十字戦隊ですね。
Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
うんうんうん。
They may just know how to break through the storm.
なるほど。
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
とりあえず行ってみよう。
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou,
うんう
then
ん。
the hardest part will be out of the way.
北斗さん。
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run.
うんうん。
This might be your best chance.
オッケーオッケー。
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
行ってみよう。少しストーリーを思い出してきました。ねえ。やっぱこうやって見てると思い出しますよね。あそこに飛ぶ。あっちか。よかった。ワープポイント開けておいて。初心者のみんなはとりあえずここの幸運閣のワープポイントを開けておくといい感じにいけるかもしれない。こっからとりあえず飛んでいけるかな。ちょっとなるべく高いところから飛びますか。途中まで飛んで、あとは泳いでいく感じかな、確か。いけるよね。大丈夫これ大丈夫かな。私の今のスタミナでいけます、これ。とりあえず飛ぼう。あ、なんか宝箱出てきた。ありがとう。
I'll keep this close.
これはあれかな。次の旅への選別かな。ちょっと待ってね、飛空系でなんかいなかったっけな。テンプ持ってる方。コリーちゃんがなんか持ってなかったっけ。あ、オッケーオッケー。コリーちゃんをちょっと入れよう。初心者さんね、もしコリーちゃんをゲットしている方は、ちょっと入れてみるといいかもしれない。
Everything's ready. Let's go.
ちなみに泳ぎのプロはいたっけ。
Sister.
よいしょ。泳ぎのプロ。泳ぎのプロは料理系ですもんね。ガイアさんは普通に走るダッシュですもんね。うん。あ、そうか。アンバーちゃんも。ちょっとなんか、てーてーな、コレイちゃんとアンバーちゃんのテンプ、同じだったんだ。てーてー。その辺から飛びましょう。あとは泳いでよじ登る。ねえ、ちょっと、飛んでみよう。とりあえず行きます。オーケー。稲妻に、私は稲妻に行きたいんだ。うん。ゆうこさん、ハロー、ウェルカム。Use a member if you wanna fly. Yes, I am fly. あ、全然大丈夫ですね。全然いけた。オッケーオッケーオッケー。ほい。You can pass a member can made fly longer. ねえ、これちゃん is fly longer.なんか見つかっちゃった。あ、そのキラキラ生物かな。ちょっと取らせてください。捕まっちゃった。姉子だよ。姉子はいますか？やめて！魚の餌にしないで！まるで海賊みたいなこと言うな。うん。そうそう。ちゃんと話を聞いてください。稲妻に私は行きたいだけなんです。あ、ちょうどいる？悩んでいる。うん。オッケー。姉子にじゃあ聞いてみよう。姉子。姉子。
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatuian Osile, right?
いかにも。いや、姉語の英語バージョンの声もいいな。
Ningguang told me about you. A
いい。
traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
めっちゃいい。
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed.
うん。
I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person.
うんうん。
Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
うん。
Hey, the name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
It's time!
Paimon? What a fascinating being.
うん。
You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
パイモン、そんなこと言ったら失礼だよ。
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
ちょっとかな
And
り
that gives our encounter meaning.
ロマンチストじゃないですか。
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
うん。
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a
Kazuha.
temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
うん。
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
カズハくんの声もいいな。
Oh, I can't argue with that.
うん。
Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
うんうん。
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
なるほどね。
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
うん。
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean
南十字舞踏会。バトルの気配を察知。
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it?
そうなんです。ちょっと稲妻に行きたくて、船に飛び込んだだけなんです。
The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold.
うん。
There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
うん。
There are two important rules.
うん。
One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability,
なる
not
ほ
just
ど。
people taking part for the fun of it.
うんうん。遊び半分で来たら怪我するっていう感じのやつですかね。
So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
そんな姉子、照れるよ。
Two, you can't take
Two.
part if you've got a vision.
うん。
Otherwise, things get a little
うん。
one-sided.
なるほどね。
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
うんうんうん。
And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
うんうん。
I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
確か
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
に。うん。
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
商品もある。
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
うんうん。
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision,
な
it
るほどね
belongs。to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains.
うんうん。
As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world,
うん。
it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
うんうん。この任務実装された頃は、カズハの評価はまだ低かったですね。ねえ、そうなんですよ。初期の頃のカズハくんのね、評価は、なんかあんま良くなかったですもんね。それからガチャの限定期間が終わってから爆上がりしたという伝説のゴザルマルです。みんな、初心者のみんなは、もし復刻来たらおすすめです。
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
うん。
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
なるほどね。
So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
ちょっとこれ、なんか某ファイナルがファンタジーの主人公みたいなセリフだな。興味ないね。
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
そうなんです。私たちはバトルよりも稲妻に行きたいんです。
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yes, I want to Inazuma.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat.
どうってことない？さすが姉子。彩香とライデンの注目度が高すぎましたね。そうなんですよね。もう控えてましたからね、確かあの二人が。あれがね、もうあの二人、みんなやっぱあっちの二人にね、注目してたね。カズハくんはあんまりちょっと注目されなかったというね、悲しい過去が。
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
うん。
Masterless vision or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
やったぜ。
Up to you.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
しょうがない稲妻に行くためだったら、舞踏会でも演芸会でも何でも参加するよ。
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
OK。
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
私が戦うよ。
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
OK、じゃあまた後ほど。
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
結果を待つだけ。よーし、じゃあ頑張って舞踏会に勝って稲妻に行こう。今結構遠いな。地味に遠いぞ会場が。一応ワープポイントは開けといたけど結構遠いな。あれはちなみに地獄絵図を通っていかないといけない感じかな。あ、なんか今カニがいたような気がする。カニいけるか突破できるかなあ、なにこれ。おやちょっとなんか始まっちゃった。なんか始まっちゃったけど、ちょっと今急いでるんで、すいません、スルーします。迂回できたと思います。あ、迂回でもいけた。もうちょっとつ、いつものちょっとつ盲信しちゃった。パイモンごめん。
Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
こんにちは。
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
くもおじちょびひげがナイスですね。まだ。
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
危ないからね。
Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Tsuhu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
チトライは自由爆撃大会。なんか刀の名前でしたっけ？なんかなかったっけこんな感じの。
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
ねえ、ちょっとマイナーな試合か？
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years.
そうな
There were
の？
plenty of competitors when I took part.
何十人もいただって？
Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before.
うんう
There
ん。
were two of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out.
くもじやるじゃん。
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
うんうん。
I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife.
うんうん。
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
それはすごい。
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
うんうん。
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course.
うん。
But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them.
うん。
And hand them over to the Millilith.
な
I
るほど
received
ね。
quite the commendation. Yeah.
でもみんな知ってる？だいたいこういうなんか
But for us,
強そうな
even
自
4 or
慢
5
話をしてく
treasure
る
hoarders
人
at
っ
a time is all in
て
a day's work.
あれなんだよ。かませ犬っていうあれなんだよ。
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna keep looking around.
ありがとう。くもじ。
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
私も負けない。稲妻に行くために勝つ。挑戦失敗しちゃった。どうも。
Hi there.
あ
Are
い
you
に
here
く
for the
の
crux
雨
class
模
too?
様ですね。
That's right. Nothing beats real life combat for honing your skills.
師
That's
匠。
what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
うん。
It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
うん。まあ、確かに持ってない人からしたら神の目ってね、やっぱ欲しいものだもんね。
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
うんうんうん。
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
うん。
Are they someone famous?
有名人かな？
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
霊山派。
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently.
うんう
The
ん。
clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
なるほど。まだ新しい流派なんですね。
He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him.
ふんふんふん。
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
また読めない漢字出てきちゃったな。うん。
Force dispersal?
ありがとう、パイモン。助かる。かけい。
It's a type
Okay,
of
that's it.
breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
へえ。
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist,
うん。
or change the direction of an incoming stone,
うん。
all without breaking a
すご
sweat.
い技だ。
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
何それ、なんかすごい超能力みたい。
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability.
うんうん。
We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
うん。
There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
うーん。
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
学費か。馴染みのない技ですね。ねえ、あんまり、このね、テイワットでは聞かない技ですよね。
There's a tuition fee?
うん。
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here.
うん
He
う
doesn't
ん
have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
なるほどね。
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us.
結構厳しめの師匠なのかな？
Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
うんうんうん。五花派。
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
なるほどね。確かに神の目は武道の役。なんか武道とかって物理系のあれっぽそうですもんね。
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
うん。
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history.
うん。姉さん派ね。覚えておく。今度こそは。
Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
頑張って。
See you in the arena.
霊山派か。もうすっかりうっかり忘れてましたね。どうもこんばんは。
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
いかにも。
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
ちょっと何この人、ちょっと大丈
So
夫？
you're also here for the tournament?
雨降ってるけど地面大丈夫？
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion.
うん。
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece
うん
in
う
the
ん
puzzle that is my life. No, no, no. It's not about what I want to do.
うん。
This is about who I want to be.
え
I am
ー、
looking to become a perfect person.
完璧主義の人なのかな。
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far
うん。
without any setbacks.
うん。いるいる、こういう人いる。
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone
うん。
socially.
あ、晴れた、虹出たかな。
In most people's eyes, I am already
う
the
ん。
very embodiment of the perfect person.
う
Though, of
ん。
course, I'd never let the praise get to my head.
なる
I
ほ
know
ど。
I haven't reached perfection yet,
あと一つ。
because there's one thing
う
I'm
ん。
still missing. A vision.
うん。
You have so much self-confidence.
ね
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me.
え。うん。
So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
なんか推薦で来た人かな。
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support.
うん。
It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
なるほど。これはじゃあ後ろにいる方はご近所さんかな。
Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice,
う
concentrating
ん。
mostly on rare and esoteric styles of kung fu.
うん。
As a high achiever by nature,
そ
I'm
れ、
confident
それ
I've
は
done
どう
enough
か
to
な。
guarantee my victory in this tournament. Ha! You don't mince your words, do you?
うん。
The arena will be the judge.
ちょっとなんかこの人はあれですね、手加減なしでいこ
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
う。うん。
It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
あの人はちょっとボコボコにしよ
So
う。
to
OK、受付。
recap, we're up against an inflated
お姉
ego,
さん、
some gullible
受
guys
付に来
paying
ま
way
した。
too much for their
あ、パイもごめん。
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh?
うん。
All right, you're signed up.
あ、腕相撲大会。
Next, please. What's your name?
どうも、私です。
Wait, aren't you?
いかにも、
Did I hear that right?
あ、結構有名なの
Is
か
it really them?
な。どうも噂の桜ルナです。
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
うん。
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
はい、そうです。
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
うん。
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
いいよ、サイン。後で書くね。
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
うん。
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are
そうなんですよ。
nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
あ、ちょっとファルイはあれかな、ちょっと手こずりますかね。まあこういう大会ではお約束のタイプですね。ねえ、なんか必ず言いますよね、こういうところ。かませ犬的な。
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
うん。いいよ。好きなだけ持ち物チェックしてくれていいよ。
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude.
うん。
I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie.
うんうん。
Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
はい。
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
了解しました。
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
あ、じゃあとりあえずなんか、これでいこ
Yeah, put that down. And also Harbinger child.
そうそうそう。調理先生のお財布を元素爆発しておきました。
Whoa.
この顔、良き。神の目を持っていない。元素力を扱えないとは言っていない。ねえ、もう主人公補正かかってますからね。使えちゃう。ライナさん、コンルナです。
Might as well declare her the champion already.
うん、優勝はかっさらっていきたいと思います。この顔で。
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
待って、参加人数が減っちゃうのは困る。僕との姉子が困る。
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen.
うん。
By a long shot.
あ、本当ですか。ありがとうございます。
Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
うん。
A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
それがですね、これじゃなくて稲妻に行きたいんですよね。あ、なんか白い髪の目も綺麗だな。なんかワンチャン光属性みたいな感じでね、こういう白い髪の目とか出ないかな。
We're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
うん。そうそうそう。稲妻が目的です。
There's another prize too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
確かに他の方聞いてなさそうですもんね。イレギュラーだもんね、これ。
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
うん。そうなんです。
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
そうなんです。
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then.
うん。そうそう。神々には興味ないね。
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
うんうん。光属性なら白くなりそう。ねえ、なんか、七国が終わった後もね、原神遊びたいですよね。光属性とか闇属性とか、なんか某ポケットがモンスターみたいな感じで、なんかブラック&ホワイトみたいな感じでね、ちょっと出してほしいですね。
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
そうそうそうそう。フェアじゃないからね、やっぱ神の目持ってると。
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Tibet think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
うん、確かに。
So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament.
うん。
You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
うん。
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements,
う
right?
ん。オッケー、じゃあ、元素力は封印しよう。
All right, it's showtime. You got this.
うんうん。お、7元素以外も存在している。やったぜ。あ、そして平さん、考察の情報もありがとうございました。面白かったです。助か
You
り
seem
まし
like you're
た。
raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
準備 OK。もう稲妻行くためにもう1週間前からずっとスタンバってました。まだあるんですか？ねえ、ちょっと、これはね、期待したいですね。なんかやろうと思えばなんかもっとなんか出せそうな感じしますもんね。
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
うんうん。会場入りします。ホタル選手。
Our
もう
next
始まる。
competitor is
急
seen
に
by
始ま
many
る
as
な。
the favorite to win this
も
tournament.
う始まるん
Her
ですか？
first bout begins
あ、
now.
そしてこれちょっとさっきの人じゃない？
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You?
手加減なしで行くって言ってた人。
Why was he so confident to begin with?
すまん
Come
の。
on, let's go sign up.
安心しろ。
Now that we've
峰
won,
打ちだ。
let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
オッケーオッケーオッケー。あの人はちょっと手加減なしで行きます。あ、姉子どこだ？いたいたいた。
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
うん。姉子にそんなこと言ってもらえるなんて嬉しい。 出るのはいいですが、リアルモラが、確かに。ちょっとね、光属性、私光属性も好きなんでね、もう光属性のキャラとかが来たらやばい。やばいですよね。さすがにネタバレがひどいので、これ以上はお楽しみにで。あ、了解しました。じゃあ今後ね、なんか進むにつれて、またなんか新しい情報が来たらみんなで、なんか喜ぼう。そして、お財布は幻想爆発フラグかな。
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style too.
もうちょっとヒルチャールくんとかね、カカタとかはちょっとバトルの時に、ちょっと迷いが出るんですけど、さっきの人は大丈夫でした。
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint,
あ、本当？
as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
あ、本当？あの人ちょっと手加減なしで行こうと思ってバシバシ行っちゃったけど、無意識に手加減しちゃったのかな。
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these
カズハ
words
くん
of
からの
praise.
褒め言葉いただける？
You fought well.
ありがとうございます。やったー。褒められて伸びるタイプです。峰打ちバレてますよ、ルナさん。あ、バレちゃったか。安心しろ。峰打ちだ。
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
よかった。なんか、怖がってね、ちょっと取りやめじゃなくて増えたんじゃよかった。
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
なんと？
For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
なるほどね。なんかシード校みたいな感じ？なんか最初から準決勝にいるみたいな。
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
確かにいきなり飛びましたね。
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
さすがね。
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Hana was thinking that too.
狙うは優勝だ。いきなりベスト4。ねえ。もうこれあれですよ。サッカー日本代表が聞いたらね、もう羨ましいこの待遇。
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
そして早いな。早送り助かりますけ
We're
ど。
finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
飛びましたね。
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
あ、それはよかった。
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
もちならん。
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
はい。申し込み。すいません。次の会場までお願いし
Your
ます。
opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
ダークフォース的な人ですかね。
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
OK、準備 OK です。
Okay, follow me.
はい。Let's go!
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Hey, hey.
The semifinals have begun.
ちなみにこれって実際のレベルの攻撃力とかも参照されてるんですかね。どうなんだろう。先生。先生。先生。先生。ほいほい。安心しろ。峰打ちだ。
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
あなたもなかなかの強さでした。
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
達田さん、こんばんはいらっしゃいませ。今日は稲妻を目指して、なんちゃら武道会に参加しております。
But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
なるほどね。
I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
そんなこと言って、本当は喉から手が出るほど欲しいんでしょう。多分参照されてると思います。じゃないとワンパンの可能性も。あ、なるほどね。じゃあちょっとまだ突破ができなかったんですけど、突破ができてたらね、もっとサクサクいけたのかな？早くレベルを上げたいな。
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
もしや、あなたも戦闘狂ですか？
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
すごい強者のセリフじゃないですか？敗北してちょっと喜ぶだなんて。
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
ねえ、つよつよの人のセリフですよ。
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
またね。もう全然漢字読めないんですけど、またね。
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
あ、そっか、もう決勝か。
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
早い。
So don't get too cocky.
はい。気をつけます。
There he goes.
決勝相手。聞いてみよう。雲おじ。雲おじ、そういえばどうなったの？雲おじ。負けちゃったん？
it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
どうもありがとう。
I myself was eliminated in the
あ、そっか、3回戦か。
Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
誰だ？
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps.
とにかく速い人か。
I faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew it, he had me on the floor.
そんななんか気づいたらもうやられてたみたいな。
Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league.
なるほど、なるほど。
Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
爆笑してる。頑張ります。負けないぞ。さっきの人、お弟子さん。
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over
な
the
んと
place.
大丈夫？クラゲいる？
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He
こ
kept
っち
asking
クラ
him,
ゲな
why
いから
didn't you
バーバラ
dodge?
ちゃんの歌
But
に
he
な
was
るけ
pretty
ど。
much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just to get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the
ああ、そ
harbor.
っか、出らんなかっ
But
た
by
の
the
か。
time I got back,
残
my scheduled
念。
match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
えんや
I'm
で。
afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment.
うん。
So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
うんうん。
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery.
ねえ、また次のチャンスにまた会いましょう。
Thanks, I'll do my best.
不戦勝、不戦、
We still
不
haven't
戦
got
敗
any
というや
useful
つか。
information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
何
Surely
が
she's gotta know something.
何が
You gave an outstanding performance.
ありがとうご
Truly
ざいます。
commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind,
うんう
and
ん。
it could have cost you the match.
うん。
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent.
うん。
That is a most invaluable skill.
よく見てる。
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but
うん
what
う
I
ん
heard. The ground beneath your feet
うん。
and the pattern of your breathing.
ほう。
But it is nothing remarkable, for
Oh.
I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
かっこいいな。耳で聞く。
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
うん。
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
うん。セミファイナルズ
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the
なんかザ
finals
コって
aren't
聞こえる。
necessarily stronger.
気の
They
せい
tend to have something unique about their style.
なんか今ちょっと、決勝の相手聞いたらザコって聞こえたんですけど、気のせいかな。
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
なるほどね。
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
うん。そう、稲妻重要なんでね、慎重に行こ
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you.
う。うん。
Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we?
OK。
I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
うん。侍って言ったん。浪人侍って言うんだ。侍。
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup.
うん。
But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
ほんそれ。このなんか、ほんわかしたね、感じの雰囲気の少年だからなんか、メンティみたいに曲をね、奏でてそうですもんね。
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions.
うん。
But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a
Mm.
surplus skill?
うーん。
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands.
うん。
I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
おう。
Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
おほう。
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
あ、そっか。助言はちょっと反則なのかな。
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel.
うん。
You must know your enemy.
うん。
Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
うん。
Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
うん。
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
あ、確かに。
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
うん。
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still.
うーん。
These are the things I am curious to know about.
うんうん。
Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
行きます。どこへ？静かな場所に行きます。OK。あれ、もしかして、これは実質、カズハくんとのデート任務かな？原神くん、ちょいちょいありますよね、こういうの。静かな場所に行こう、みたいな。
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
うんうん。
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple.
バレて
Is
る
that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
う
You've
ん
known all along.
ガスカズ
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
うんうんうん。まだこの頃も先導はしてくれなかったんですね。そういえば、あれってどのあたりから始まったんでしたっけ？なんか、いつの間にか、なんか実装されてましたよね。
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a
う
match.
ん。なぜわかった？
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you,
うん。
this is not poetic symbolism at play. I
なんだっ
mean
て？
these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature.
うん。
I hear the breath of the wind
う
and
ん
the whispers of the leaves.
自然児だね。
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you.
うんうんうん。
Nothing more.
なるほど。
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
うん。
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
またまた。もう、あれですよ、カズハくん、今やもう、螺旋には欠かせないキャラになってますよ。どこだったかな？稲妻の後半あたりだったと思いますが、やっぱそのあたりですかね。なんか、あれ、いつから、ほんとね、いつからだけど、急になんか、あったような気がする。どこだっけ？
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision.
もうすっかり記憶がね、抜け落ちてますね。
And not to mention your incredibly complex scent,
うん。
like that of some mysterious being.
可愛さいっぱいもんだよ。
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's
う
weird.
ん。
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
うん。とりあえず七天心臓にタッチしてきました。
Extraordinary.
うん。
So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
可愛さいっぱいもんのおかげです。
It's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
可愛い。
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way.
うん。
Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
うんうん。
Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
へえ、とりあえず原理はわかんないけど、なんか教えられるのか。
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods
うん。
and the visions they grant.
うんうんうん。
However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
お、
Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
いいよ。
Now then, let's test your skills,
うんうん。
shall we?
そこの舞台。どこだ？これか。すいません。
Come a little
マイムさ
closer.
ん、ちょっと、元素力
Blitz.
チェックにご協力ください。めっちゃスライム出てきちゃっ
Just like we rehearsed.
Come a little closer.
ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと数秒お待ちください。
Windblade.
あ、コレイちゃん。コレイちゃんちょっと出てきたままだった。うちの、あ、ちょっと待って、なんか、あれなんかホタルちゃん風になってる。今気づいた。強制的に風になってしまった。
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
うん。そして、ホタルちゃんほとんど使わなかったごめん。お、これが増えてますね。そうなんですよ。螺旋の、先週あたりかな、螺旋もちゃんとクリアして、コレイちゃんをゲットしてきました。かわいい
Your
です。
opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance,
うん。
which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
うん。
He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
奇襲
In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
なるほどね。ありがと
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles.
う。ござる。
The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems,
うん。
and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
平和とはミステリーに包まれていますね。
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
うん。
Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
うんうん。螺旋でこれもらえるんですね。そうなんですよ。確かね、なんだっけな、4か5あたりかな、クリアするともらえるように、ね、なるんですよ。あとあれかな、シャンリンちゃんも3あたりでしたかね。シャンリンちゃん、コレイちゃんは螺旋でいただきました。
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the
早くガ
gods,
チャ回したいな。
and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions.
うんうん。
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
うん。わけわかめだけど、多分わかるような気がする。
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have
うん。そう
regarding
そうそう、これ
Inazuma.
がね、わけわからないことが知りたい。
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more.
うん。お願いします。
As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
うん。メガリレーね。知ってる知ってる。螺旋に追加されたんですよね、これ。そうなんですよ。助かります。もう、初心者さんでもね、コレイちゃん、手に入れることができるので、稲妻を一応、世界ランクがね、低い状態でもいけるので、素材も取れるよ。安心してね。
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine.
うんうん。
People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably,
うん。
sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients
Mhm.
dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings,
うん。
then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria,
うん。
or even the act in and of itself?
確かに。
Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
おー。
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
うんうんうん。
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity.
うんうんうん。
She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
うん。ライデン将軍ね、ちょっと冷酷な印象ですもんね。とりあえずナヒーダガチャが良さそうですが、ルナさんはこちらも無心ですかね。こちらはですね、とりあえず最推しのね、八重様が来たら限定ガチャを引くようにして、で、バージョン 3.6 でデチアさんが工場入りするので、そっから、ちょっとね、工場ガチャは、とりあえず持ってる分だけ全部っ端で引いてみようと思います。そうそうそう。
Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue.
うんうん。
But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people?
うん。
It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
なるほどね。
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
うん。
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
同じかわかんない。
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
うん。
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there.
うんうん。
There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
うんうん。
Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
オッケー、時間か。
Oh, right. We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
大事なことを忘れていた。
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
はい、戻りましょう。
Very
Hello,
well.
good evening,
Let's go.
pretty little
I wish
lady.
to see who will obtain the vision.
アルベルトさん、Welcome. Thank you, comment. Good evening. I am go to 稲妻。来た。決勝戦。
Why isn't he here yet?
まだ
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first.
はい。ホタル選手、遅れて登場です。
Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
ちょっと、ハイセンパイセンに実況してもらいたいな。カーベさんみたいに。
We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match!
あ、でも姉子が実況してくれるのかな。
We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui harbingers to turn pale in the face.
かわいい。
Introducing Liua's traveling hero.
守りたい。この笑顔。めっちゃ雨降ってるけど。あれですね、すごいハードル上げてくるスタイル。どうもどうも。
I've been waiting for this moment.
どうもどうも。
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals.
セミファイナル。
But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
ちょっと、主人公より遅れてくるなんて、どんだけ大物なんですか？
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
困ってるよ。姉子も困ってるよ。
Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
はい。時間間違えちゃったのかな。
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
延期。
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this.
どうしたカザー君。
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
どうした神の目どうした？
Let me see.
どれ
It's gone all right.
あ
The vision
ーな
is
くなっ
missing.
とる。
Did somebody steal it?
そんなだっ
Who
け？
would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it
誰よ？
was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
カザー君の大事な神の目取るなんて誰だ？
No need to worry.
安心に
Even the
値するぞ。
craftiest sleight of hand does not escape
お裁きだ
nature's
ぞ。
watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
確かここ2年目の解答祭だったかなの時にイベントあって面白いことになってたな。なんと、解答祭も確かにこの辺りとか来ますもんね。
Well, if you insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that
よ
came
ろ
to
し
see the
くお
match.
願いします。
If you would, please come with me.
OK。行きます。
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
風が吹く。助かる。風のり場、これか。でもこれ、風のり場って言うんだ、ここ。あ、ちょっ
The
と、
winds have come
モ
at
ラ
an
箱、
opportune moment.
モラ箱
Let's
ちょっと持
seize
ってっ
this
てもいいかな。
chance.
モラ箱
Ride
ちょ
the
っと垂
winds
らして。
upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
モラ箱垂らして。風だ。あー、飛びすぎ。ちょっとモラ通ってたらちょっと時間が大丈夫？ちょっと間に合う？オッケーオッケーオッケー。
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize
なん
in
で
the
マ
first
ルイがいるん
place?
だ？そしてちょっと待って、
I
風
heard it. The
幻
moment
想
it
の
was
ままなんだ
stolen.
けど、
Well, then why didn't you
草
stop him?
幻想にし
You'll
てもいい
see
かな。
shortly.
そしてちょっとコネイちゃんを変えて。やばいぞやばいぞ、ちょっと風幻想のままだぞ。
As you wish.
草元素にちょっと変えてきてもいいかな。でもせっかくここまで来たしな。行きますか。手がかり。目先のモラに目がくらんでる。ほんともうそれですね。もう初心者のみんなは後でゆっくり取りに行こうよね。目先のモラに目がくらむともしかしたら間に合わなくなっちゃうかもしれないからね。なんで待って乗りたかった。これはちょっとまずいのでは。乗れなかったぞ。乗れなかった。ミス。あかんあかん。ミス。モラに目がくらんでた時の方がちゃんといけたというね。ちゃんとこの真っ赤に入れるようにしとこう。得意げ。はい。頼み。オッケー。で、そしてこれはこっちでいいのかな。すいません、通ります。強盗団か。強盗団ね。久々に使ったな、風幻想。安心しろ、峰打ちだ。風も強いから。確かにちゃんとね、極めると強いですもんね。私の方がちょっとテンプのあれが全くやってないのであれなんですが。どうもにゃんこさん、コンルナです。いらっしゃいませ。今日は稲妻を目指して頑張っております。
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
さすかず。
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
君か盗んだのなんか思い出したぞ。ここでなんだっけ、ホタル、虫になんかね、会話中にベシベシ攻撃された記憶がある。風ホタルちゃんはよく使ってました。稲妻でも。お、にゃんこさんは風使いだった。
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you.
なんかこの辺改善されたんですかね。敵に当たらないようになってんのかな。
In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style. 言うね、カズハくん。 But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand.
後ろの虫、あれだ、あれにね、前回バシバシやられたんですよ。こっち喋っててね、無防備なとこにホタルちゃんバシバシやられて、なんかもうなんか動じてなかったですね。しかもあるあるなんだよな。会話中になぶり殺しにされるの危ないですよね。もうほんとやめていただきたい。旦那いたけれどメインアタッカーはホタルちゃんでした。いいですね、ホタルちゃん。やっぱ主人公いいですよね。
It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
虫の中を通ってくると多分やられると思いますよ。やられちゃいますかね、今でも。みんな気をつけてね。あの虫にちょっと見つかっちゃったら先に倒してから、このね、ストーリーを見るといいかもしれない。会話中に雷落下もある。ある私もね、やられました。雷。直撃しますからね、あれ容赦なく。
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone
稲
all
妻とか
along,
やばかった
but
な。
then you showed up.
うん。
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance.
うん。
But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way.
うん。
Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto.
なんてやつだ。
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
君は完全に包囲されている。おとなしく商品を返しなさい。
Drat. This could...
うん。
This should... I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
あ、確かに。
It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
この人じゃ光らなかったと。
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's
お
arms.
結構不穏な罰が。
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match,
うん。
and you damaged the reputation of the captain of
確
the
かに
Crux
姉子
fleet.
もおこだよ。
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
カズハくん結構怖いこと言うな。
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
ホタルちゃんも驚きだよ。この顔になっちゃうよ。
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
うん。そんな温厚な少年がそんな不穏なことを言うなんて。
If this is where talking gets me,
予
then
想
forget
外
it.
野だぜ。
I'll risk a fight.
お、なんだやるのか会話、拳で会話かオッケー来た。しょうがないな、もう。
Come a little closer.
拳で会話だ。成敗してやる。
I must leave no stone unturned.
くらえー。オッケー。オッケー。だや。
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near.
うん。
Yet, put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
やっぱ、なんだかんだ言ってカズハくん優しいですね。
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
うん。
It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
いい笑顔。
No, no, no need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
もう悪いことしちゃダメだよ。
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
うん。あれは冗談だったんですね。
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
うーん。
When people are forced into a corner,
うん。
that is when their greatest strength will appear.
なるほど
I
ね。
thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
うん。
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
うんうん。
From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
なるほど。
I've tried many other methods in the past,
うん。
though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
うん。
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible.
確かに。
Come, why don't you give it a try?
うんうん。
Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
やってみよう。
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
何も反応がない。
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
うん。
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
来るか？
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
これやっぱ何回見ても別ね。お、やかんさん、こんばんはいらっしゃいませ。夕方ゆっくり寝かしてもらいました。あざます。お、ゆっくり眠れたならよかったです。いえいえ、しょうがないけど、たまにもろに日本語なのふふってなる。無双の人たちとかね。ありますよね。あ、そっか、それは日本語なんだ。そのままって。勉強になりますね。侍とか。ちょいちょい日本語が混じる。これから稲妻に行ったらね、ちょいちょい日本語で聞くことになると思う。これは日本語なんだ。英語にはならないのか。ゾディアクさん、こんばんはいらっしゃいませ。これから稲妻入りのためになんちゃら舞踏会で頑張っております。カズハくんの神の目の話。
But as a wandering samurai,
カズハくんのじゃない、ご友人。
traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
戻ろう。
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
ありがとう、カズハくん。助かる。一瞬で帰ってきましたね。どうも。取り戻してきました。
Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
お、行幸様。もう姉ごとね、行幸様の二人も好き。
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
なるほどね。
Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
このウケるなもう。つまらない女だ。
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
そのね、二人のいざこざがね、なんだかんだ言いつつでも仲いいんだろうな。
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
賞味用イベント全部今日で解放されましたね。明日やるのかな。実はこっちの初心者応援赤はもうちゃっかり全部終わってます。あっちの赤がね、もう全然終わってないんで、またね、後で どうかなって思います。
The one who stole the vision was originally
もしかしたらちょっと配信外にちょこちょこやるかもです。間に合わなそうだったらね。あと数日で終わっちゃいますもんね、あれ。
He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened?
そうだったの？
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
あ
Our
あ、そういう
hero
ことか。
here is the champion.
なんと、私が不戦勝でいいんですか？
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
予想外やだぜ。
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
わいわい。稲妻についに稲妻入りできるんですか？英会話を聞きながら配信しているルナ氏ができる配信者に見える。この英語マジックよ。どうも。ちょっとだけなんかできる配信者っぽい桜ルナです。調味料イベントググプラム要求するのやめて。確かに。ミカ君の育成終わった方はね、多分今、なんか枯渇しちゃってそうですもんね。もし足らなかったらみんな好きなだけ持ってってね。いっぱい生えてるから。
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
すごいですよね。雷、自在に操れるのとかすごい。
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
やっぱ神すごいですね。
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time.
お願いし
You
ま
will be
す。
notified once all the preparations have been made.
はい、待ってる。
In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
ありがとう、カズハくん。
One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
ギミックとか、地形の罠とか、迷子神君を待ち受けている。心します。OK。2章プロローグ完了しました。これで、いけるかな？ちょっと先に、ちょっとね、最近草元素じゃないと落ち着かないんで、ちょっと一旦草元素にして、はい、出発しよう。そっか、別のあれにしてると強制的に風になるんですね、あそこ。OK！ 準備万端だ。いよいよ稲妻入りします。待ってたよ。出港の日。キャサリン稲妻に行きたいのでお願いします。私のホーム、マイホーム。
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
稲妻に行くことについて。
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
ずいぶんと日が経った。私がスメール入りしてる間に、そんなに大丈夫？ 今日って今日だよね。なんかアーカー社の端末がなんか悪さしてないよね。大丈夫？今日は今日で、みんなは今日のみんなだよね。
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma,
待って
right?
ました。
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you.
草。ちょっとね、またなんか同じ毎日を繰り返してしまっていたのか。帰ってきたらなんかね、D へ帰ってきたら急になんか何日も経ってたとかびっくりですよ。
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
準備完了。
Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
やったぜ。戻る。
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
さすがね。
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order.
キャサリン。もうお別れですね。ちなみにキャサリンは稲妻にもいるのかな。アプデがあったんやろな。あ、そっか。私の知らない間になんかアプデが入っちゃったのか。Hi, how are you? Oh, hello, Matt さん。I'm thank you, and you?
Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
ねえ、次の一歩を踏み出そう。
Until we meet again, ad astra abyssosk.
キャサリンさん、ここでお別れなんて寂しいよ。シクシク。
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
私が毎日会ってたキャサリンはモンドのキャサリンだけどね。
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
あ、知ってた。
So there's another Catherine at Ninazuma? See, there's no need to get all sappy now.
なんなら稲妻飛ばしてスメール入りしちゃったけど、スメールにもいたもんね。
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back.
Okay.
The ship...
あ、ごめん。
Thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
ありがとう。
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
よろしくお願いします。やっぱ船の人ってこうなんか眼帯率高いのかな。もうね、海賊っぽいですよね。I'm fine. お、よかった。グッド、ナイス。ホタルちゃんじとめ。ねえ、このね、ホタルちゃんの顔好き。よーし、行くぞ。出港だ。ちなみにワープできた。よかった。あれこれ、最初からもしかしてワープできたのかな。なんか最初ね、ここから飛んでったんですけど、あれもしかしてワープできた？まあ、いっか。姉子来たよ。
Ah, you finally made it.
お待たせしました。
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
お待たせ姉子。
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
グッドタイミング。ワープは船に行けてから解放かな。あ、そっか。じゃあよかった。最初はできないと思いますが、仕様変わったかも。よかった。一回行かないとワープできなかったような。なるほどね。じゃあ、ちゃんと、本当の一番最初に行くときはあんな感じで飛んで泳いでいく感じみたいです。助かりますよね。ここをワープ解放されるのは助かる。
Well, now that everyone's here,
うん。
we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
出発だ。
Anchors away!
私は海賊王になる。あ、めっちゃいいな、これ。あ、いいな、これ。このアングルがいい。よき。この視点よき。カズハくん。よき。かわいい。 姉子かっこいいな、もう本当に。もう一生ついていきたくなるよね、姉子かっこいい。みんな酔い止めは飲んだかな？船酔い心配な人は飲んでね。でもパイモンもなんか酔うとか言ってたけど大丈夫だったのかな。すごい。あの雷をもう突破したの？来た！かわいい！かわいい！来た！よき！よき！ホームホーム！あー、よき。あー、よき。よき。お、イケメン発見、第一村人。
Oh, hi there.
お、オーバーゼアなんて
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
トーマ、イケメンですね。北斗の姉子はほんとプリティプリティでとってもストロングでキュートね。ねえ、もうかっこいいし、プリティだし、強いし最高です。
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say,
どうも
honored
どうも。やっぱ稲妻の人がね、ちょっと英語喋ってるのめっちゃ違和感あるけど、トーマはモンドだった。シーシー、スイ。
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
どうもどうも、トーマさん、ナイスとミーチュー。
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
ちょっとあれですよね。稲妻の人からしてみたら、この七星号もなんか黒船来航みたいな。
Toma, these two are...
どうも、旅人です。
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
すごいな。噂広まるの早いな。はい、ゼアじゃない？やーみたいなニュアンス。なるほど。オーバーヘア。ヘアみたいな感じか。わかりやすい。わかりやすい教科書英語みたいで、聞き取りやすくていいな。確かに。こんにちは、トーマ。
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
締めてくれる。姉子かっこいい。
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
よろしくお願いします。
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
一体何原くんなんだろう。
Oh, right.
Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may
またね、
encounter.
姉子。次はまた来年の解答祭かな。かっけー。姉子かっけー。
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
あ、よろしくお願いします。ちなみに私、稲妻がホームなんで、このまま住民票の登録もしておいていいですかね。
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
なるほどね。 こそこそ。やっと稲妻来れました。ちなみにこれなんかいろいろもろスルーして、あっちとか行けるのかな？ちょっとこれ行ってみますか。これ海渡りで行けたりしないか。あっち。ここをちょっとスルーして、このね、七天心臓、とりあえず七天心臓。いけるか？姉子はいつでもデートできるから。あ、そうだ。姉子ね、デート任務ありますもんね。お、とりあえずワープポイントは開けられるぞ。うん。入管で引っかかるんじゃなかったでしたっけ？引っかかっちゃいますかね。そういえばなんか離島から出ようとすると、なんか、止められちゃってましたもんね。あれを、あ、どうもお疲れ様です。上からちょっと飛んでくとか。飛んでったらワンチャンいけるかな。どうもお疲れ様です。警備ザルじゃないですか。異国の旅人めっちゃうろうろしてるけど平気？大丈夫？天領奉行の皆さん、大丈夫？お、とりあえず、七天心臓は開けられましたね。ね、こっからですよね。多分ここを行こうとすると止められちゃうから。ね。ワンチャン飛んでけるかな、こっから。こっから、から、どこでしたっけ？なんか関所みたいなの。なんかそれだけ通過しちゃえばね、なんかいけそうな気もしないでも。あ、千里さん、ハロー。この後行くからね。このタイミングでは裏口使えないんでしたっけ？裏口、どこだろう？どうなんですかね？これは、なんかこれ、いけそう？いけるかもしかして。あそこですもんね、多分関所みたいなの。これ。天領奉行、天領奉行さん、ヤッホー。いいですか？ちょっと通っちゃって。いいですか？行っちゃうけど大丈夫。あ、見つかる。見つかりますね。じゃあもうちょっと飛んでみるとか。もうちょっと離れたとこから飛んでってみて、どうなるかちょっと見てみますか、じゃあ。こっから、上空でね、飛んでいくとか。過酷の割にはザルですね。ねえ、ちょっと心配になりますよね、これ。大丈夫、警備、結構ザルだけど大丈夫。ワンチャン多分あそこの辺まで行ければ、あんまり、声がかからないような気もするけど、あすごいな、ちょっと。嘘やん。さっきまで、奉行さんそんなとこにいなかったよね。いつの間に登ってきたの？ダメか。ここ一帯もう、 一直線にここなんか防御壁みたいのが張られちゃってるんですかね。あ、これはこの船、ワンチャンこの船からこう回り道をしていって行くとか。こんなこと考えたことなかった。確かに。多分こんなことやってる。もう絶対出させないマンがいるぞ。何が何でも出させないマンがいる。ダメっぽいですね、やっぱ。へえ。すごいな。ちゃんと警備してた。ダメか。じゃあ、ちゃんと正式ルートで行きますか。もしなんかね、穴見つけた方いたらちょっと教えてください。後で。飛んでみては。ねえ、ちょっと飛んでいけばね、ワンチャンいけるかなって思ったんですけど、ダメでしたね。家の裏の隠し扉は使えない？家の裏の隠し扉。なんだろう。どこだろう。そんな、からくり、裏道があったの？家の裏の隠し扉どこだろう。なんか井戸とか。ちょっとね、これ、とりあえずあれかな、上空、あれですよね、こっち行ってもダメってことはもうこの離島一帯、ここぐるーっと一周が、なんかパイモンのあれみたいにダメってことですよね。多分。私、全箇所行ってみたけど、無理でしたわ。ダメか。じゃあ、行かなきゃなんですね。ダメでしたね。隠し扉からの船はこのタイミングでは使えないのかな。屋台の正面の家の裏。屋台の正面の家の裏。屋台の正面の、屋台これかな？屋台の正面の家、これかな？裏。ハリソンさん。これかな？ガイアのいわゆる密入国は離島にしか入れないってことなんですかね。ねえ、多分。そっか。なんか、でもそっか。ストーリーがこの始まってなかったら、なんかいけるのかなって思ったんですけど、でも、そもそもストーリーが始まらないと、まず、雷に阻止されちゃって、入国自体ができないですもんね。すいません。ちゃんと行きたいんで、お願いします。
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here.
はじめまして、旅人です。決して裏でコソコソしてたりなんかしません。
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
裏口塞がれてそうですね。ねえ、なんかちょっと塞がれてたっぽいですね。なんか。取れなかった。お兄ちゃんを探しに来ました。
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules.
じゃあ、しょうがない。やっぱ、こっそり行くしかないか？パイモンかわいい。
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
書類あるんかい。
What? Take your time. No pressure or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
意地悪だな、トーマ。
I see. Okay.
やっぱこれでいけますか？もう。とりあえず、鳴神応援しろ行きたい。八重様いるかな？
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
うん。
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
うん、あ、そっか、まだなんか手続きがいるのか。
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
うん。
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
なるほどね。だがしかし進まなきゃ。
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
OK。Let's go. 遠国観察
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
勘定奉行
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
なんかさっきそういえば言ってたような気がする。タラちゃんいる？どうも。
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
200モラだって ?200 モラ持ってたかな
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
そしてこの顔である。
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry. You can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
ちょっと大丈夫かなこの海外プレイヤーさんのこの日本のイメージ大丈夫
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to
ね、いきなり安くなりました
400,000 mora
ね。
total.
ちょっとこの人はもしかしてトーマさんのこと好きなんじゃないの
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
俺が出すよだって稲妻のタルタリアかな
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
いいんだそれでいいんだゆりかさん絶対トーマさんのこと好きでしょ
Much obliged.
毎度俺が値切るよねえ値切ってくれました超安くなりましたすごくないですか200モラが600モラになったよさすがトーマねえさすトーマですねオッケーオッケーありがとうマ
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? Something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
ほんそれ
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
なるほど
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
なんだと
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
確かにみんなどうなんだろう逆らわないのかな
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's It's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito.
なんかあれかな、なんだっけ。日本国時間、なんだっけな。なんかあれみたいな。海外にいるその国の、なんか機関みたいな。
Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
ないでしょう、
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
ねえ。
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
確かに。主人公、その辺はね、もう主人公補正でなんとかお願いします。
And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
お、さすが。
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there,
持つべきものはコネですね。
connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
なるほどね。
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
さすとま。
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
顔役さすがです。
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help.
Okay.
The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
漢字だけどめっちゃ外国の方みたいな名前。クリスさん。はい。ちなみに、今ならもういけるかな？ちょっと行ってみよう。どうしてもあっちに行きたくてしょうがない。いけー。伸びまーす。お！あ、ダメか。いけると思ったけど、ダメだった。はい、すいません。粘ってみたけど、ダメだった。クリスさん、すいません、通行証ください。
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
気をつけます。200モラとかね。
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, But in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is...
どうしても密航したいんですね。ちょっとね、いろいろとね、試してみたくてやってますね。離島任務終わらない限り出られなかったです。そっか、もう試してる方がいた。離島任務をじゃあ最優先でね、やってみましょう。
Those Mora grubbers from the Conjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
消化骨髄。さゆちゃんの突破素材じゃないですか。
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
クリスタルメロ
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
なんてこった。独り占めダメ、絶対。
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
大変。
It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
勘定奉行に相談だ。
We've tried communicating with the commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
ダメなのかな
Fontaine, my dear homeland.
ああ、そうか、この人フォンテーヌ人か。クリスさん、もうすぐあなたの国に行きます。
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
これはちょっと説得、商人がね、ちょっとなんとかしないとですよね。これ確か。
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
任せて。私が聞くよ。
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, you may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Okay.
Got it. We're on the case.
任せて。雑用は得意だよ。商人はここか。よし、じゃあ独り占めしてる商人を懲らしめてきますか。場合によっては拳で会話だ。ベルナさん。
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
バレてる。
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
ごめん、私も飛ばしちゃった。助けて、トーマ。もう積んだ。来て早々積んだよ、もう。トーマ。助けて、トーマ。いた、ずっとここにいたのかな。
That was quick. You resolved it already?
なんも解決しなかった。問題が問題を呼んできたよ。
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can.
お願いします。
Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma.
なるほど。
When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
なるほどね。
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
OK、わかった。
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
私、ちゃんと持ってるかな。ベルナーさん。It's a revenge.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from?
飲みたいな。
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
モンスター？モンドってモンスターっていうの？あ、よかった、持ってた。じゃあ、どれがいいかな？これでいいかな？いっぱいあるから。
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
名言ですね、これは。
My hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
よかったらワープポイントを使いますか？モンドまでひとっ飛びできますよ。
It's working.
効果は抜群だ。
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
まだ粘るホタルちゃん。
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
あ、そう、この人リエも知ってるのか。
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
で、そうか、リエのやつもあげないとなのか。じゃあ、これで。
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
大丈夫？心の HP もう赤かな？
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that. But I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
今からでも遅くないよ。
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
全部話して楽になろう。
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right.
その通り。
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
話なら聞くよ。
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
ケイジロ
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
なんてやつだ。
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
ねえ、卑怯ですよね、それは。
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
証拠がね、大事。
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
ありがとう、お願いします。
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
善は急げだ。Let's go. ケイジロ。足軽のケイジロ。探しに行きましょう。エルナーさんも悪い人じゃなかったですね。
Keijiro, it's him.
いた。飛びひげ。これかー。急に見つかるからもうこれね本当に苦手なんですよね。屋根伝っていけないかな。私は今から忍者になる。私は忍者。私は忍者だ。私は忍者だ。待って。オッケー。セーフ？オッケー。
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Yoko. Hey, Yoko.
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
そのお金は汚れたお金でしょ。これならなんか見つかんなそうですね。忍者。
Now, who else is behind on payments?
さあ、忍者。
Too close. It's too close. He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away.
ちょっと待って、離れちゃう。急げ。どこだ。あれ。
Too close. It's too close. He'll notice. He's getting further and further away.
加減が難しい。さ。あの屋根、走った。待て。どこ行くんだ。あんまり離れすぎると多分ダメですもんね。ちょっと屋根に登って。あ、行けたかな？ オッケーオッケーオッケー、いけたいけた。よかった。
What could he be doing at a place like this?
うん。こそこそ怪しいですね。これだいぶ苦戦した記憶。ちょっとこれ、なんかみんなで忍者になろう。初心者さんも忍者になろう。私もね、これ最初あっちのね、赤でやった時めちゃめちゃ苦労した記憶がありますもん。うん。なんかやたら手間がかかったことだけ覚えてて、細かいところは忘れてましたね。ねえ。そうなんですよ。なんか私の記憶だと、すぐね、離島離れられた記憶が、ちょこちょこなんかめんどくさいことやったけど、もうちょっとね、早く行けると思ったんですけど、こんなにいろいろとやってたんですね。うん。いきなり見つかってる。もう真正面にいましたからね。コンルルルルルルルルルルル7777です。35日目。会社の飲み会で出遅れた。黒鉄さん、いらっしゃいませ。今日は何を飲んできたのかな？稲妻入ってた。そうなんですよ。ついに、稲妻入りしました。やったぜ。ちょっとね、離島からね、ちょっと不法に出ようとしたらダメだった。なので、正規ルートでね、今来ております。一発クリアすごい。ね、なんか、いけましたね。忍者方式結構おすすめです。みんな、ぜひやってみてね。うん。お宝か？キヌチャールくんとかよくお宝埋めてますからね。あ、証拠か。証拠。動かぬ証拠がここに。うん。あ、帳簿はもういい証拠になるよ。パイも私も同じこと思ってた。えへへ。今日はビール、ハイボール、カクテル、日本酒飲んで帰ってきました。結構いろいろと飲みましたね。いいな、美味しそう。
Let me take a look here.
うん、帳簿。
Ah, yes. This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction. Each one proof of his guilt.
動かぬ証拠が来たぞ。
Great! Well, now we have our hard
Nice,
evidence.
nice.
Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
うん。I'll say goodbye to you here then.
うん。またね、ゆっくり休んでね。
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
うん。
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association.
そうか、まだ気まずいか。
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
うんうんうん。久しぶりにいろんなお酒飲んでいい感じです。いいですね。お酒、ほろ酔い気分かな。いいですね、お酒。私も日本酒とか好きなんでね。飲みたくなっちゃう。
If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss.
そうだ。
There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
このままじゃストライキを起こすぞ。
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
うん。そう、規則を守ってないのは君だぞ。
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
ネタはもうすでに上がっているんだ。
Little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
うん。転売ダメ、絶対。あ、いらっしゃいませ。社会人的狂人さん。いらっしゃいませ。ようこそ、稲妻の地へ。
Huh? Is this true?
うん。そうだったんですよ。
You've been swindling us.
うん。
Well, you see, the taxes,
うん。あ、平和とデイリー事業特産品取り放題となっておりますので、ようやく稲妻も入れたのでね、稲妻の素材も好きなだけ持って行ってください。ただちょっとまだ離島から出られずなので、まだ、あれかな、桜とかは取れないかな。
Let me take a look at the ledger.
うん。 これが証拠にございます。お納めください。
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
ねえ、気に目がくらんじゃ、私もさっきちょっと目の前のモラ箱にね、目がくらんで、ちょっと風の輪っかに乗り遅れそうになってましたけども。日本酒は冷酒で飲んでますが、あとね、若干後悔することがたまに。冷酒飲みやすくて、確かに、ちょっと飲みやすいとやっぱついうっかり飲んじゃいますからね、結構。ノラさんかな？ノラさんか。ノラさんも大歓迎ですよ。また、どうぞ好きなだけ、なんかいろいろ持ってってください。
Word has it that samurai in the
初心者
commission
さんの
place
ため
great
の
importance
平和
on
とでございます。
reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
お点ね。なんかもう、転売してる時点でなんか、お点だらけっぽいけど。
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
確かに、どう処理すればいいんだろう、こっから。
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct?
消化骨髄ね。
Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
それだけでいいの？
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
ただでくれるの？ありがとう。
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
面の皮が厚い。日本酒マックス一晩で一升瓶でしたっけこれ。開けました。すごい。めっちゃ飲みましたね。転売ヤーはダメ絶対。ねえ、転売ダメ絶対。
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal
みんなもお
here.
こだよ。
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
勝家。
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
チーフって言うんだ。なんかすごい違和感ある。組頭チーフって言うんだ。
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
しんすけ様って誰だっけな。
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the
官
rules.
庁奉行様。
Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
なんと
This is going in a bad
逆に御用にされてしまう。
Gentlemen, come now.
来た。
Is there any
顔
need
役。
for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the fixer?
そうだぞ。このイケメンのこの顔に免じてなんとかなりませんかね。日本の役職はめちゃくちゃ種類が多いですからね。英語にするとすごくシンプル。なるほど。確かに。英語って便利ですね。なんかシンプル。
Here's my card.
名刺持ってるのか、トーマ。
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
いかにも。シャブ業のものです。彩香さん、出番です。出番です。
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
来た。このもんどころが目に入らぬか。違うか。
lady of our clan some courtesy.
彩香ちゃんのお嬢様の美しい顔に免じて。
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Shirasagi Himegimi.
I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
ちょっといいな、あのセンス。ちょっと欲しいな。あのセンスがあればね、さっきの関税関所みたいなとこも通過できそうですよね。
But Chief!
チーフ
Enough! We're leaving!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist.
俺がおごるよ。
No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma.
ありがとう、トーマ。
But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around.
このセンスが目に入らぬか。ねえ、そんな感じでほんと使えそうですよね。トーマはモンド人です。ありがとう、モンドのトーマ。
If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
来ました。移動タイム。原神名物。どこか静かなところで話そう。これは実質トーマとのデートかな。トーマ、いた。
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core.
ねえ。ちょっと大丈夫？これ海外のプレイヤーさんのね、日本のイメージ悪くなっちゃうんじゃないの？大丈夫？
All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
白鷺姫君について。
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself.
静かなところイコール意外と近いところ。ね、ちょっとさっきもね、カズハくんと静かな場所で話してきた海辺だったんでね、ちょっと海の方かと思ったんですけど、意外と近かった。
I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
白鷺姫君。
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
シャブ業ね。
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
白鷺姫君。
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan.
お兄様はお元気ですか？
I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
納得です。
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
ねえ。いや、できる男だよ、トーマさん。
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived.
ありがとう、まあ。
Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true.
お兄様、元気だが毎日タピオカ飲んでて血糖値が。おいいじゃん。血糖値上がっちゃうかな。確かにタピオカもね、結構甘いですからね。私はちなみに、いつも砂糖、ガムシロ半分でって注文してます。
That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
選べるお店もある。
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around.
変遷を変えるきっかけね。
Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree.
なるほど。だが断る。
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
そうか、予想外野の展開ですか？
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
ルナさん、健康に気をつけてらっしゃる。ちょいちょいね。あれからでももともとなんか甘すぎるよりも甘さ控えめのなんかね、ケーキとかもそっち系が好きだったんで、あんま健康というよりなんか好みのあれですかね。みんなはどんな感じの甘さだろう？
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
しばしの別れですね。粛々。
Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori House as per the letter. Good luck with everything.
ありがとう。
See you soon.
よし、じゃあちょっと離島出していきますか。あっち。
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
ねえ、ちょっとみんなのために素材を取れるようにちょっとマープポイント解放に行こう、また。
What's up?
外国人が離島。
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
ちょっと待って。まだ通行証もらってなくね？
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the
トー
whole
マ
thing!
待って。ちょ待てよ、トーマ
As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score!
ほんとそれ。
Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
行こう。あれ？招待状だけもらって、なんか通行証みたいなのもらわなかったけど、これまだ行けないですよね、これだと。なんか止められた記憶がある。
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
通行証ないので、招待状でもいいですか？
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those
ダ
are
メ
the
やん
rules.
け。好みの問題だったか。甘いスイーツをブラックコーヒー最高。いいですね。そう、この甘いのになんかこう苦味のあるものとかね、最高ですからね。私は甘い抹茶スイーツに苦い抹茶が好きです。 まだ出られませんわよ。ねえ、ちょっとこれ、まだ出られなかった。どうしよう。
As expected.
やっぱりね。いつから出れると錯覚していたほんとそれ。まだこんな試練が残っていたなんて。
Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
シャブ業が知ってるなら
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner?
そうだね。偉い人にとりあえずタピオカでも渡しておこう。
Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
ね。言うて、モンドとリーエを救った英雄ですからね。抹茶系スイーツ大好きです。美味しいですよね。もう抹茶スイーツね、ほんと好き。なんかミスターがドーナツしてるあれとかでなんか抹茶フェスとかやっててね、あの時期とかもう箱の中全部緑ですからね。とりあえず片っ端から抹茶を取る。あと京都のなんだっけ、京都のカフェとかでね、いっぱい抹茶あるんでね、ひたすら抹茶を頼む。抹茶スイーツ。すいません。偉い人を出してください。
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Wait.
柊さん。
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel.
あれこれなんていうんだっけ、かっけーかな、なんか勝利先生が呼ばれてるあれですよね、確か。なんかなんちゃら客。
Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Did you get all that?
聞いたか？お客様だぞ。
My sincere apologies.
お客様は神様なんだぞ。抹茶系スイーツあると片っ端から買う分かりみが深い。やっぱ買っちゃいますよね。そう、抹茶好きとしてはね、たまらんです。もう賓客、ありがとうございます。賓客、どうも賓客です。通行証をください。
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
どうも、こちらも光栄です。
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
でもちょっと急いでるんで、ちょっと巻きでお願いします。
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
嬉しそうだな、パイモンかわいい。
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the overlord of the vortex back under the sea, eh?
そりゃもう一人ですね。オンリーワンでナンバーワンだよ。
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
タルタリアなら私が返り討ちにしました。
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, alright.
お客様が神様じゃない場合も確かにいろんなお客様がいますからね。
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
そうなの？褒められての見るタイプです。どうも。
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder, whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Conjo Commission.
いいよ。お手伝いなら得意だよ。
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
うん。得意です。
Excellent. Well then. You must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountain tops of Liyue.
変身。
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
300個。ちょっとリーエの精神絶滅しちゃうよ。
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
郵便屋さんね。
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
709通。なんでそんな中途半端なんなら。なんだろう。
Gives. How come you don't have people to do that already?
ね
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
お。
What sort of an explanation is that?
お嬢様。
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
OK。
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
いいですね。これアイコンタクトみたいな。
You're seriously considering taking this job?
さっき離島からね、脱出、裏ルートで行こうとしてた時に、ちょっとお嬢様に見られてたけど、そう言いましたかね、裏に。
Halt, you two.
新之丞だっけ？
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
はい。
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
カクカクしかじかで、カクカクしかじかなんです。了解。
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at
かわいい。守りたい、この笑顔。いいですね。夜こっそり合いびきかな。
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this.
うん。
What's going on?
Huh?
Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
あっさり。
Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
OK。夜まで待とう。18時から24時。18時から20時。はーい。ホタルちゃんの笑顔かわいい。ねえ、もうほんとこの顔、笑顔いいですよね。かわいすぎる。OK、夜になった。ほのかに香る手紙。いいですね。さすがお嬢様。お嬢様、来ました。お嬢様、お嬢様。
You finally arrived.
うん。
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato.
千里さん。
This is technically the second time we have met.
うん。
It's a pleasure to see you again.
実は3回目かな。
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
よろしくお願いします。
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
そしてこの顔である。
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
あれね、709通の方だと思ってるのかな？
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain.
はい、待ちます。
I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission.
かまじさん。
My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji.
いいですね。恋ですね。
There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would...
wait.
Paimon gets the whole picture now. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito.
めちゃくちゃ助かります。
That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
このままだとね、閉じ込められちゃいそうですからね。
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here. I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun.
身分の高そうな女性か。
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
なんてタイミング、ナイスタイミング。その貨物に紛れて。
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
はい。こちらこそお願いします。よーし、今度こそ行くぞ。恋文のような手紙。間違いなくこれは恋文ですね。私たち、恋のキューピッドになります。恋のキューピッド始めました。よし、行くぞ。
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
どうも、お嬢様の護衛の私です。
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
舐めないでくれるだって。よろしくお願いします。
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
結構時間に厳しいお父様なんですね。
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Safety.
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
ねえ、恋する女子は強い。
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Shinojo.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Shinojo, いい人。
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
出発進行。お嬢様は私が守るよ。これ乗ってけないかな。すいません、乗せてください。すいません、乗せて。ダメか。
My
カニ
lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
オッケーオッケー。カニよーし、倒すぞ。
Leave it all to me. Come a little closer.
こんなとこにまで砲塔弾が。 いるなんて。オッケー。カニー。ここ結構カニスポットですよね。カニー。カニいっぱいいるよ。
As a good night should.
よーし、お掃除の時間だ、ノエルちゃん。いけー。
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
くらえ、このエクスカリバー。よし。お、侍が来た。
Let the show begin.
侍さん、スバください。あなたが落とす素材、多分これからめちゃくちゃ必要になるんで。初心者さんもぜひ、この侍をね、見かけたらいっぱい、買ってみてください。刀狩り。よし。あ、ここ、あれか、素材は落としてくれないのか。あと、一応この、わかめじゃない、海藻も取っとこう。
Watch out! More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
あれ、コーチ赤いバージョンのコーチじゃないですか。待て待て。カモスには触らないで。だいぶ市場が混ざってますね。ねえ、そうなんですよ。ついに出れましたね。ねえ、よかった。これであれかな。渡積島以外、あと生来島以外は結構行けそうですもんね。どの辺まで行けるんだろう。
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
結構ダメージ受けちゃったのごめんね。消化骨水大丈夫？無事？
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission.
なんと
Consider it a token of my appreciation.
ありがとう、千里さん。
My lady.
千の城。
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
千の城。
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
No, 千の城。
What? No, I was clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
娘に甘い父上なんですね。
Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
はい。またいつかお会いしましょう。
Bye, Chisato!
バイバイ。
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
天の城。泣かないで。ハンカチいる？新の城もね、絶対いい人いると思うんですよね。あ、新王の恩恵来ました。
We're finally on our own way again.
自由だ。やっ
I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again?
ちょっと木漏れ茶屋ね。
Kamori Tea House.
木漏れ茶屋行け言われてるんですけど、ちょっと私はね、みんなの初心者さんのためにマップ開放という大事な任務があるんでね、ちょっともろもろスルーして、行けるとこまでちょっとまた、開放してみたいと思います。ノエルの爆発は一度退場しても継続しますよ。あ、そっか、旦那みたいな感じで 使えるんですね。よかった。ありがとうございます。残念ながらその敵は素材を落とさないです。何も落ちなかったですね。1ミリも。なのでちゃんとフィールドであった敵をね、片っ端から侍さん、刀狩りをね、ちょっとしたいと思います。基本的にエネミーはサーチ&デストロイですね。エネミーさん、どれだかわからないけど、サーチ&デストロイみたいです。とりあえず、無事に、稲妻入りできたので、もしなんか稲妻の素材がね、欲しいんだけど、世界ランクがちょっと高すぎて、他の方の世界に行けないという方はぜひ、ワットに遊びに来てみてください。今、世界ランク3なので、1、2の方はちょっと入れないんですけど、3以上の方だったらね、入れますので、いつでも遊びに来てね。時間的にもちょうどいいですね。ね、ちょっと12時も回って区切りもいいので、配信はこの辺までにしたいと思います。また後でね、配信外で、多分次やるときは、いい感じにマップも開放されてると思います。そんなわけで、今ちょうど来てるあやかちゃんとかね、素材、桜とか足りない方いましたら、どうぞ好きなだけ持っていってください。それでは皆さん、今日もご視聴ありがとうございました。おつるなです。ありがとうございます。ログインボーナスの取得もお忘れなく。ではではまたね。バイバーイ。